quite late on Sunday now. It's gone 3 o'clock, and I know that because Wilfred has just gone off with a friend to the trampoline park, and he was picked up at 3. We've had our roast dinner, and I've not much else to report. Just had to pause while this little thing was making herself comfortable. Look at her, little princess on a cushion. I made a pudding. It was a cross between an apple crumble and a Bakewell tart, but I asked for someone to check on it and see if it looked like it was cooked, and they thought it was cooked, so they took it out of the Aga, and it was actually not cooked, it was raw. But I think I'd gone off to the toilet or something. When I came back, everyone had pretty much eaten most of it, even though it was raw. They liked it, so that's fine, but it means I don't have a pretty picture to put in here. But I don't think it was going to be that pretty anyway. Not your usual vlog today, because I didn't think that it would be very interesting just watching me prepare a meal in fast motion or slow motion, because everybody knows what it is like to peel potatoes and carrots. So I thought that I would just... Do I sound gloomy? I feel really... I was lovely yesterday. I was optimistic and lovely. And today I feel really cross. Partly it's because I'm frustrating myself. Sometimes my brain gets itself really muddled and I can't do simple executions like simple maths. What is 131 plus 2.5? Why can my brain not do that? I'm also bloody hot. Because it's hotter out there than it has been for the majority of the summer, and the heating's come on, so I can't get a comfortable temperature anywhere. Yeah, the radiator's on. Seems wrong to open a window, but it's hot. I should be outside in the garden, but I just can't face it. There's something about it that I'm finding really off-putting at the moment, so it can just stay out there. I've given up. I've had to open the window. It's just so hot. I haven't got dressed today. You might think I'm wearing a hoodie, but I'm not. I'm wearing... Oh, I've seen this before, haven't you? It's full length, like a caftan. Right, I'm going to show you some of my knitting. Can't get comfortable. Can't get the light right. Oh, I'm... Beep! I'm cutting out lots of bits because I keep having a paddy whack with myself. We all get days like that, don't we? Don't start making a noise, Margot. My nerves just can't take it. I'm in a bit of a grump because I started trying to make some blinds for our bedroom. I want blinds to look like this. Just soft muslin blinds, but I don't want them to look a complete mess. So I need them to be soft, but not wobbly. I can get them looking soft. I can't get them not looking wobbly. So I think I'm going to need to order some spray starch. You see, the thing is, we've got these electric blinds. Toby loves a gadget, and he loves pitch black in a bedroom, which I do like that. I do like sleeping in darkness. However, I would really like in the summer to just wake up when the sun comes up. Not at 4:30 in the morning, but I prefer it to be light when I open my eyes. I'm just moaning all the time. I just sound like I'm moaning all the time. You can't always be compatible though, can you? So he likes it pitch black and he likes gadgets. So we've got these electric blinds that link up to the Wi-Fi, and you can program them to do all sorts of fancy things. I think they'll even make you a cup of tea. I'm not into gadgets, and I couldn't really give a poo about blackout blinds that come down on their own. very happy to just do it manually. So I'm having to make these muslin blinds to cover the electric blinds. And because the electric blinds are not my idea, I'm not feeling very gracious about it. And Toby keeps saying, all we need is a bit of wood. But I think if we put a bit of wood in there to hide them, it'll have to be a big bit of wood to hide it. And not only that, it will make the whole frame look way, way, way top heavy. So I have to make these blinds work. But I can't do the maths. What's wrong with my brain? And the thing is, I was talking to some friends the other day about something that they'd seen where the author of this, it was like this writing piece of written work or something, saying that self-care isn't always about a bubble bath, treating yourself to an extra slice of cake, painting your nails, having a massage. Although self-care is so important and to have that leisure time is so important, but equally, sometimes self-care has to come in the form of parenting yourself. And that means that you have to do the hard. You have to do the things you don't want to do. So today I thought, my mind feels a bit jangly and a bit weird. I think it's because there are a couple of things on my to-do list that have been languishing there for a while that I keep putting off for whatever reason. One of them's these blinds for our bedroom. And I just decided to give it a go, to get it off my list, to kind of parent myself and say, come on, do your homework and then you can play, that kind of thing. Oh, but it's just not gone well. Now I'm in a proper mood, but I'm not in the kind of mood where I can actually just sit down, put on a podcast and do some knitting and zone out. I feel I need to get something off my list because it's all too much. So stupid. I've got a message from Jules. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Talking of Jules, how funny. Did a test knit for her. This pattern is out. In fact, I've done 2 test knits for her, and I'm on her team of test knitters. That funny noise there was my iron. I knitted these slightly too big. In fact, I knitted them way too big. So they may end up as a present for somebody with bigger feet than me. But actually, I think they still fit me all right, I think. Who do I know who's got bigger feet than me? Because I've got big feet. They're the Lovelay socks, and they really are Lovelay. She designed these when it was her birthday back in June when she went to visit Kelly from Lay Family Yarns. Very gorgeous. And the yarn here that I've used was from Maya. It's just my friend Franca, her niece is called Maya. So Maya's from the Wool Barn, and the colourway is called Knitting Angel. So just a quick chat about this sock. It was, I can't remember if it was top down or toe up. What was it? I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was toe up. So you knit in your contrast colour, do a couple of stripes, then you've got this texture pattern just garter panel. Then there's a mini gusset there for people with a higher instep, which I've no idea, but I just did it because I was test knitting. And then there's this really super easy to do heel, and then you go up the leg, knit the stripes, and do a twisted rib, 1 by 1, and then cast off. Definitely toe up. Look at that cast off. Yeah, definitely toe up. There are 2. Oh, I'm cooling down now. I'm feeling a bit better. See, they are too big for my sock blocker, but then my sock blockers, my feet are bigger than my sock blocker. Yeah, there's two. And I can't give these to somebody with bigger feet than me because Jules gave me the yarn. So I'd be giving away a present. So I'll have to keep them. They fit all right though. I'll just put them on. There's a funny smell outside. It's coming in through the window. It is a farm smell, but I can't place what would be making it. Here we go. Oh, they look so precious with my caftan. Right, let's see if this will be the thumbnail because I can't really be bothered to make my own thumbnails and put titles up at the moment. I know, I'm so lazy. Since I suddenly lost 10% of my followers when YouTube was having a bit of a clear out, they got rid of all the bots and what have you, I've kind of got to the point where I think, rather than thinking before, I was always thinking about is improving it all. I just want to improve everything and just strive forward and learn new skills. And now I'm thinking, just enjoy yourself, Gaynor. And I don't enjoy making the thumbnails, so I'm not doing it. So let's see if this will come up as a thumbnail. Ready? Hang on. Let's see if I'll pull that bit down. Anyway, you can see they fit well enough, don't they? I think this is the least unladylike thing I've ever done on film before in my life. Let's stop that because I'm hot and I've just put woolly socks on and started throwing my legs around. Woolly. Right, I'm so glad I've shown you those. Now I can wear them. And the other thing I like about them is that the leg is as long as the foot. And I'm just going to say something. I'm just going to point something out. Now, if you get offended by sexual innuendo bawdy jokes, then just skip forward 10 seconds. But if things like that make you laugh, do you see what I see? I might have to cut that out. I don't want to upset anyone, but to me they look like willies. Right. Then, you know Jules does the wondrous dishcloth, and I've made a couple for myself for my face. Well, she's now done a wondrous wash mitt. So I test knitted for that, and it's supposed to have a bow here, but I'm not really a bow girl, so I didn't put the bow on. But it does look cute with a bow. So the idea is you just use the patterned side to give yourself a good wash, except you would go not the other way around, because that'd be gross. I really like it. And there's an integrated I-cord loop, 1x1 twisted rib. There's some shaping, tiny bit of pattern. The yarn I used was just some cotton stuff that I had knocking around, but boy is it soft, which is a shame because I really like a rough, scratchy wash mitt. So I shall be making this again in a rough, scratchy cotton. That'll be better. This cotton would be so beautiful as a cardigan. I can't remember what it was. It was just a scrap that I had. Ah, here it is. It was this stuff. Colour 60. So what's that? Anel, cotton 8, 100% cotton. There. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of the prizes that I'm going to put together for a raffle this week. I actually find raffles a bit stressful, if I'm honest. On the one hand, I absolutely love them because you get to read lots of lovely comments and see faces popping up, and just to be supported in that way is incredible. But on the other hand, I find it really stressful. I worry that I'm doing it wrong, I'm going to upset somebody, I'm breaking a law even though I know I'm not, that I'm annoying people by reaching out and asking for money. I just find it all really awkward to talk about. I find it all very cringy, and I'm not very good at asking for help, and I'm not very good at asking people for money. But I do what I can for Bill's school, and this is his last year, and I just want to leave them in a really good financial place. But do you know what? I think that my YouTube earnings, and they're not massive, but to get that money every month popping into their bank account, because it goes direct, it doesn't come anywhere near me, I think I'll just carry on doing that for as long as I'm YouTubing, however long that will be. The prizes then. So there's something in this box, and there's something in this bag, and they were sent to me by two girls who are best friends. So this, actually it's a little bit more complicated than that. This little box of goodies from Jules. It's the Jules Show who wrote these patterns, Wondrous dishcloth and Lovelay socks, and sent me the text just now. In fact, Amy and Jules and I, we're on a WhatsApp group, and I keep seeing notifications. They're online chatting right now. So Jules has sent, let me empty it, one of her beautiful little Notions bags, or pencil case, or makeup bag, or somewhere to put your hair slides, or as a tidy in your handbag, whatever you want to use a little bag for. Beautifully made, as you would expect. These are all, I think these are all Tilda fabrics. Pretty certain they are. And in there is, what are these? It's all wrapped up. This adorable bee progress keeper. This is Jules' logo, but it's not got her name on it. It's a bee in a garland of flowers. It's a badge. It's a pin. That's what you call it, isn't it? There's a needle gauge. So lovely. There is, oh, I don't want to open these packets. A Mabel pin. A pumpkin. Cinderella's pumpkin. And then that's another progress keeper, and all of these are beautiful stitch markers. Can you see? I'll probably have to do some close-ups. I haven't edited yesterday's vlog yet. Forgotten all about it. Some little quilt pegs, you know, when you're doing binding and things. A Sweet Notes notebook. And I think there's quite a lot there, isn't there? So I was wondering about dividing it up into two prizes, but I think I'm going to keep them all together, because that is one jolly good prize, isn't it? So the next prize I've got, so I will have two winners for this raffle, is this. You can't get this anymore. So if you want one of these and you missed out when they were for sale, you're just going to have to enter the raffle. Amy, Taylor S Studio, with her sister, has Dandelion and Dogwood Yarn Company, and they sell notions bags. Now this one's got a rounded butt. It's quilted, can you see? Donk, donk, donk. Lovely rope for handles. And inside, come on, yarn bath. So there's nothing inside for you to get anything caught on, which I do appreciate. Oh, look. Oh, look at those. Imagine them together. Knitted up into something. Oh, fun you could have. That colour there. That is really tickling my fancy. Yeah, look at it. How many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mini skeins. That's a lot of yarn. That is a lot of yarn, David. That is a lot of yarn. Oof. Nicely packaged. Yeah. So there we go. Look how lovely. Look, what she's done is they've dyed all the colours that are in this fabric. This fabric, I think it's Rifle Paper Company fabric. Could be wrong. It's incredible how well matched these colours are. Gosh, that is amazing. Look at that green. Hang on. Look at that green with that green. And that one with that one. Oh, this is stupid. I'll put in a picture and you will see that beautiful mustard. Scrappy project with those. You could make quite a big project because there's 10 and they're 20 gram doofers. So you could make quite a big project. That is way more than a scrappy pair of socks. That is possibly a shawl, probably a cowl, maybe full of Minnie's hat. Oh, it's nice that, isn't it? I still haven't worked out how I'm going to run the raffle money-wise. It has to be... Paper was so brilliant because everybody could see it. The whole lot was visible. Everyone could see how much money was going in, who had paid what, so that you, if you wanted to, you could say to me, I want to see what's come in and I want to see how you've allocated the tickets. So I need something like that. I think it's going to have to be GoFundMe or Just Giving. We'll just have to take the percentage hit. It's not a massive amount they take. It's about 5%. But I have to keep everything above board. I think that is probably the best way to do it. So I'll get that sorted this week. Right, so that's quite a long one from me. Back to normal scheduling tomorrow, or rather normal programme content tomorrow, I think. I don't know, are you not bored of Vlogtobers already? My life is very much the same. It is a stuck record. I don't mind that, but as far as entertainment goes, you know, it's not like EastEnders here. No one's falling off of buildings or jumping into bed with other people or, excuse me, getting hooked on drugs or whatever. I look mental. Right, I'm off. I'll see you tomorrow. I better go and edit yesterday's vlog and get that one up onto the web, hadn't I?